everyone, it's Ben Watson here, and today I'm here with Josh Korn. He's a test pilot. We're just catching up with things, and he's been on orthotics for the past year, and over the winter he switches from running to cross-country skiing.
Yep,
absolutely. And so tell us about that. What did you do over the winter?
Oh man, well first off, it was a great winter. For me personally, 90 days on snow, which is always a good number, especially in Utah here, where who knows, it can always be all over the map. But really great skiing, starting in West Yellowstone in November.
Yep, I remember seeing those pictures. Yep. It was nice.
Yep.
Cold,
super cold, and took it all the way and went back to West Yellowstone actually just 2 weeks ago and did some really great cross cruising into the park. Saw some buffalo, did the whole thing, was a tourist. So full start and finish in West Yellowstone this year for me.
Sweet. And you did a lot of racing this year?
Absolutely.
So what series do you do?
I tap into the Wasatch Citizen Series a little bit. So those are some local races right around here, anywhere from 10 to 20K. And then some of the bigger marathons kind of into the second half of the year. So Boulder Mountain Tour up in Sun Valley, that's always a big one for me. And then the biggest one for me usually is the American Birkebeiner in Wisconsin. And this year, actually, I tagged one more on the end of the year and took a plane ride over to Norway and did the Norwegian Birkie, so back to the motherland, and had a great time. So
awesome. Where is it in Wisconsin?
It's in Hayward, Wisconsin. So it's point to point. It's from Cable to Hayward, Wisconsin.
I've been to Cable, Wisconsin before.
No, come on, really?
Yeah. There's a mountain bike race there.
The Schwamigan.
Yeah. And the Schwamigan's super cool. It's a big race.
Yep, big race.
I think it's the biggest in North America.
I think it is, and it's par for the course for that part of the country because the American Birkie is the largest race in North America as well.
Does it have a similar course? Because it would kind of make sense that they...
It's very similar. I'm not really 100% sure where the mountain bike race goes, but yeah, a lot of great trails up there.
Yep. All right, so winter, you were healthy.
Really healthy.
Yep, and we figured out that he likes... a specific angle and amount of support and firmness and everything else, and we dialed that in, I felt like.
Yep. And
then now we're transitioning to summer. And summer, what do you have planned for this summer?
Oh man, too much, probably. So just kind of dialing up the schedule right now, to be honest with you. Everything is going to be really geared towards this big race in Europe for me, the first week in September, called Transalpine Run. It's an 8-day, 2-person duo race. So you run together with a buddy.
And you always run with the same person for this type of race, right?
Yep. Yeah. So this will be the third time doing this type of race.
Who is it? Who do you run with?
Good buddy of mine, Mike Ambrose, works for Solomon.
Yeah.
So he and I are going to do one more of these. This is the third and final one, I think. We're going to do one more and then call it a career. But a lot of good races for me. Leading up to that, everything is really going to be geared towards that one performance, though. So.
And this weekend, there's a race coming up in Ogden on Saturday, which I won't even have this video done by then. So what race is it?
It's the Gib Wallace Memorial 10-miler.
Which is actually a very competitive race.
It's a very competitive race.
Why is it so competitive?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of fast dudes running around Ogden here, apparently.
There really are.
Yeah.
It's that race to kind of go out and just see where you line up. But
totally.
It's a really competitive race.
It is, yeah. It's going to kind of be the rust buster for me. I'm literally 2 weeks of running in, so we'll see.
Yeah. And then, we got you 2 new pair of orthotics today, and you've got new shoes, so we're just kind of got everything dialed in. Mm-hmm. And he loves to be in an 8mm midsole drop. He loves Solomon shoes, and he has some S-Lab. And what else are you
rocking a new pair of the Sense Ride 2s. Yeah. So super cushy, fits my foot well. It's going to be good. And
Josh also works for Ragnar, and it's really cool his role, what he's doing now. So he's actually in the development side of things. Tell me about that.
Yeah, super cool. As you guys know, probably Ragnar's been around for a long time, based out of Salt Lake, and we've got a trail series and a road series. And just in the past year or so, we've kind of decided we need to kind of innovate. We need to kind of do a couple of new things just to keep the product fresh. So I lucked out into a really sweet new product development role where I get to run new trails, think up new formats, and just bring a lot of people back into the fold and kind of keep that excitement level high.
So what's the new format that you came up with?
Yeah, so kind of, as you can kind of tell, I like this duo team kind of thing. So
because it's cool.
It is cool. Yeah, I mean, so how our current series works is one person on the team is running by yourself at all points. And I kind of decided, hey, why don't we try to do something a little bit like what I've been doing in the mountains the last couple years and have it be a duo format. So you and I run together through all the loops of Ragnar, and then we add this really long, super hard one called the Black Loop on Saturday, and just kind of get our asses kicked. It's really great. So it's kind of something I cooked up to tap into a little more of an ultra crowd, and it's going over really well so far. So
so are you gonna do them then too, or are you gonna be busy?
I mean, I got to run it. I got to make sure it goes off. So
yeah. But that seems like something right up your alley.
Oh, so, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be so cool.
All right. Thank you so much for stopping by.
You bet.
And thanks for tuning in, everyone. And I hope you guys have a great day.
You bet. Thanks.